Everything is pure essence. We've peeled away every layer. Now we face the indescribable secret at life's core.
What remains when words fail? The mind tries anyway. It cannot grasp what lies beyond thought.
We each draw our world using invisible ink. Our instrument is a tiny speck of consciousness.
Everything pours from that single point. A point infinitely small draws the entire universe. That point is pure essence.
The purest form of being. Essence does three miraculous things at once. It conceives everything in existence. It turns imagination into reality. It enters that reality and keeps it alive. You perform these same three activities right now. Before anything happens, you imagine it.
These images unfold into objects and events. Then you absorb them into your nervous system. Think of it this way. You imagine a picture. You paint it. Then you step inside.
To find life's essence, step outside the picture. See yourself clearly. You won't see a person or soul.
Just a speck of awareness. That point produces the lovely, the appalling, the ordinary.
It creates the holy and the mundane. But even these words fail the test. Let me say the simplest truths.
I exist. I am aware. I create.
These three qualities permeate the universe. They are essence itself. Strip away everything unreal about yourself.
Only essence remains. Realize that essence is the real you. The golden door opens.
Essence is precious. It's the stuff from which souls are made. Hold on to essence while living your life.
You would live from the soul every moment. But here's the difficulty. Nothing isn't essence.
When you reduce reality to essence, every quality disappears. A tree, a horse, a cloud, a human. Now they're all the same. Physical dimensions vanish too. Time between events becomes zero. Space between objects becomes zero. Light and dark no longer exist. Complete fullness equals utter emptiness. The moment you think you've found everything, your hands are empty. This disturbs many spiritual seekers. Unless you define God as essence, he vanishes too. But ancient India placed essence above any personal god. The teacher Nisargadatta Maharaj made no concessions. He declared himself pure essence. So are all people, he said. Here's what he taught. God is my devotee. God did all this for me. Someone asked, "Is there no God apart from you?" He replied, "How can there be? I am is the root.
God is the tree. I am devotion itself." You can feel the questioner's frustration.
The path to unity bends the mind. It contradicts organized religion completely. Maharaj announced that God was created for us.
Not the other way around. Essence, being invisible, needed a projection to worship. By itself, essence has no qualities.
Nothing to hold on to. Essence vanishes because you cannot feel or think it. Since life consists of feeling and thinking, how can essence help? At the surface level, essence seems useless. You still want happiness over sadness. You want wealth over poverty. Good over evil. None of these distinctions matter to essence. Essence works with only three things. It exists. It creates. It is aware. A life without differences sounds impossible to live. Yet someone figured it out. An ancient document called the Yoga Vashistha proves it. Vashistha taught unity in the most extreme way. He stretched human awareness to its absolute limit. He became aware of existence itself. Listen to his observations about life. Universes come and go like dust particles. Death watches over our life constantly. All objects exist only in the subject. Worlds arise and fall like ocean ripples. Vashistha saw the universe as impermanent and fleeting. Death links inescapably to life. Subjective awareness measures what's truly real. The material world is just a puff of air. His sentences sound arcane, even inconceivable. But that's the point. This is life compressed into diamond-dense ideas. I picture Vashistha at a picnic. Everyone has fallen asleep under a tree. Only one person sits awake and alert, waiting for others to end their nap. Everyone else sleeps. There's no escaping this truth. Vashistha knows he's alone, but he's not a pessimist. His solitary watch hasn't killed his love. Essence is love, not passing emotion or attachment to one person. The sheer love of being here. Emotional love is confined and doubtful, full of fear. Driven by unrealized dreams, in pure essence, Vashistha found universal happiness. That secret has 3 parts. Freedom from all limitation, complete knowledge of creation, and immortality. He found all 3. This proves love exists. Nothing more could be wished for. Until you achieve these 3 things, every awakening is false. The whole universe exists in a dream state. A cosmic delusion. This delusion consists of separation and fragmentation, the loss of wholeness. There must be a final. No! Vashistha has said it loud and clear. When I imagine I'm in trouble, I reach for him. Reading his words lifts me to his level. Not fully, not permanently, but enough to feel reassured. Listen to his reminders about what's real. Whatever is in the mind is like clouds. This world emerges from thoughts becoming manifest. We created each other from infinite consciousness. We are all cosmic consciousness assuming individual form. Can we take these noble sentiments into everyday life? Perhaps that seems nearly impossible, but living from essence is workable. Nisargadatta Maharaj lived such a life. As a young man, he walked behind oxen pulling plows. But spirituality intrigued him deeply. He found a guru who gave one piece of advice. You are the unbound and undying I am. Remember that truth always. Maharaj left. He needed no more visits to gurus. He found his essence with that simple teaching. The most exalted awareness is actually commonplace. We live cosmic lives all the time. We just don't realize it. Vashistha looked around and saw infinity everywhere. Listened to his teaching for sleepless nights. To a suffering person, one night feels endless. To a reveler, night passes like moments. In dreams, moments equal epochs. But to the sage, there is no day or night. Turn away from I and the world. Find liberation. Changing your reality, the 15th lesson is about unity. As a young man, I was driven to reach far. Over time, I learned something crucial. Unity is not an achievement, not like winning a game or finding love. Not like rising to professional heights. Unity is more like music. Bach might inspire kindergartners to become like him. Few will ever match his genius, but they don't have to. Music is glorious on its own. Compare yourself to no one. Every moment of music making brings delight, not just as steps toward the peak. Spirituality can bring daily delight, if pursued with Vashistha's 4 teachings. Let me review them for our lives today. Contentment. Look for contentment every single day. You have a right to it. In cosmic design, you are safe and cared for. Be content, not with your circumstances. Be content with being here in life's flow. Creation's glories live in your cells. You're made of the same stuff as angels and stars. Inquiry. Don't let a day pass without asking who you are. Understanding is a skill.
Like all skills, it must be coaxed into existence. Return again and again to the question, who am I?
Each time allows new awareness to enter. Every day offers potential for expansion. Each addition may seem tiny, but overall, the accumulation will be great. It may take thousands of days to know yourself. It takes only one day to quit asking. Don't let today be that day. Self-awareness. Never forget this truth.
You are not in the world. The world is in you. Whatever you need to know will arise from within. When anything happens, take the experience inward. Creation constantly brings you hints and clues. Be aware of them. Absorb them fully. Your soul metabolizes experience, just as surely as your body metabolizes food. Strength. Walking the spiritual path is neither easiest nor hardest. The birth of new ties intimately to death of old.
Joy comes on sorrow's heels. It must, if birth and death merge. Don't expect only one or the other today. Use your strength to meet whatever comes. Be committed and passionate about spirituality. Strength is the foundation for passion.
You were designed to survive and thrive, no matter how life unfolds. Be strong in that knowledge today. Second breath. At a certain point, life has no more secrets. You live as if there's one reality. It repays you richly. The fear born of duality is gone, replaced by unshakable contentment. Awareness has become fully aware of itself. When we reach this freedom, life starts over. Enlightenment is rightly called a second birth. Growing up in India, I never met an enlightened person.
My family was deeply religious, but my country was caught in political turmoil. The English left overnight.
We suffered our birth pangs alone. Those were terrible times. Rioting and killing raged unchecked. When Gandhi was assassinated, the killer claimed another victim, the traditional Brabant thread. It symbolized a deep truth. That enlightenment was possible. The double thread promised a second birth, a legacy going back before memory began. Today, enlightenment is no longer life's goal, not even in India. The most any teacher can do is open the door again. Answer 3 questions in the age-old way.
Who am I? You are the totality of the universe, acting through a human nervous system.
Where did I come from? You came from a source never born, a source that will never die.
Why am I here? To create the world in every moment. Gaining this knowledge is like being pushed through birth's canal again. You may cry out in surprise, perhaps in shock and pain, finding yourself in an unknown world. Once you accept this second birth, you still have thoughts and feelings, but now they're soft impulses. Against a background of silent awareness, faint ripples that rise and fall, never disturbing the ocean of being. Enlightenment was never India's prize to possess, or any culture's prize. The second birth comes from looking at life as it already is, seeing it from the still point inside. To the degree anyone does that, they are enlightened. The universe goes to the still point to create time and space. You go there to fetch a word, to remember a face, to recall the scent of a rose. At this very moment, the world is blossoming into its infinite variety, before falling silent and amazing at the miracle it has just achieved, and so can you.